with us from Fort Worth, Texas, today at Amon G. Carter Stadium, and we will see who comes out victorious in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the UTSA Roadrunners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Alabama's offense will be first on the attack. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Dropping back, it's Russell. Pulls it in, it's Horton. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the 1st down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
So UTSA's offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And the Roadrunners heading quickly to the line. Let's talk for just a second about UTSA. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program is because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Roadrunners send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Pulled and fired complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
They'll line up for a second down play. From the shotgun, the inside give. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Russell. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. And the Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Here comes that Alabama offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Offense working from the pistol. To the ground with the back. Finds a little space.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback keeps it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Russell. Makes the grab. Gets it out across the 40, stopped short of the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 41, and might they choose to go for it here. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Breaks into the open. Quick step and go. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Makes the catch. It's Hale. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
grabbed in the middle. It's Hale. Touchdown time! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive.
Great play by the quarterback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
From the gun, the running back has it. Discards him with the stiff arm. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Makes the grab, it's Dupree. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The play-action fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And the Roadrunners will punt it away on 4th down. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He's going to run it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. Everything in the playbook is open to me.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Wants to throw. It's Russell. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll set up to throw. Under fire. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket.
Snags it at the 30, still running. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for 1st and goal.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to bully their way in. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Third and goal, where the strong come through. On the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bama!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the 1st down and more. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Wide open downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Roadrunners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking for room. It's Donald. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The RPO fire complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back to throw, it's McCown. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense. Now you're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run. TFL. Now you got a big second down here, probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
To the air on second down. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Roadrunner.
The one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in it, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Complete to the right. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the air, it's Russell. Right on the money. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Horton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. A lot of urgency for this offense. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, UTSA. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking for a gap. It's Gibson. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll immediately call timeout. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Time to take a shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the 3rd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. We are locked up to start the second half. And, guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, to start off the second half, David, they need to put something together and really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Donald. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. Wants to bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes that Alabama offense. To the air, it's Russell. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on first down from the 40. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hill. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
A first down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. On the option. He'll toss it. He's going for the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line. But man, are they in business now.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option. And they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys. And we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down the ground.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They come to the line of scrimmage full of guts, passing on the field goal attempt that would give them the lead and going for the touchdown on fourth down. To the air, it's Russell. Big guy smells it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan to get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
On the run, it's Donald.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Smith. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Tight end finds a soft spot. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Took a shot as he threw.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in the 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking for space, it's Hill. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
There he goes! He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Buys a little extra time. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. At the end of 3, and we've got a chance to have a postseason classic on our hands. Let's take a look at the stats so far. So the final period starts with a second down play. Caught in the backfield, it's Hale. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too. Touchdown, Alabama! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. The Roadrunners want to move quickly.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play. Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Back to throw, it's McCown. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart low on the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Punt is on its way. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Scrambling away. Trying to breaks into the open. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. At the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Got it in the middle. It's Horton. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Dupree. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Finds his big tight end. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. They'll run play action. Looking for the goal line. He is knocked out of bounds and could not get there. A stop on 4th and goal. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He might want another play. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Finds his man. It's Young. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So backing up with that penalty, and they can feel their own goalpost looming over their shoulder. Here comes that Alabama offense. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah.
Great place to start for this offense. Back to pass, it's McCown. Pulls it in, it's Smith. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He wants to throw it. Snags it over the middle. Bounced off his feet. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They watched the fence.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this